Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. I've always opined on this platform on many occasions that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted and executed to achieve a specific political objectives. Nothing in politics just happen for the sake of it. Earlier today, Wamuchomba presented herself before the DCI. And Wamuchomba revealed to Kenyans that her life is in danger because all security details attached to her had been withdrawn. In this video, I want us to look at why the security of Wamuchomba were withdrawn, because I've been wondering between Wamuchomba and Rigathi Gachagua, who should worry William Ruto the more? Because if I were William Ruto, I don't even bother with Wamuchomba. I'll focus my attention on two individuals, Ndindi Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua. And of course, Rigathi Gachagua is already rattled, so I'll not even spend much of my time on him. What should worry William Ruto, if I were him, is the next move by Ndindi Nyoro. So listening to Wamuchomba addressing the press after appearing before the DCI.
Mwanaume kwa mwanaume. We will not take that visit ya Kagau kwa ofisi yangu lightly. Tumeona waheshimiwa wakichukua bunduki na wakiua wananchi. Kweli sio kweli? Hapa Kiambu tayari tuko na watu waliuawa Thika na MPs. Unajua, it is alleged that MPs waliuawa. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Kwa hivyo sisi mtu akitumiwa kama mwanasiasa kuja kwa ofisi yangu, kuthreaten mtu anafanya kazi kwa ofisi yangu, as a mother and as a leader, I have a reason to report and to follow the case. We want to know what business Kagau ako nayo kwa ofisi yangu. Mimi ndio nimechaguliwa Githunguri. Na jamani, mimi hii maneno nikiongea nataka munielewe. Serikali ya Kenya Kwanza haina heshima na wanawake. Kama iko na heshima na wanawake, serikali ya Kenya inafaa inipatie bodyguard 10. Saa hii nilikuwa na bodyguard moja, walininyang'anya. Sina bodyguard saa hii, walininyang'anya. Vile tu walininyang'anya Gachagua bodyguard, that is the same way walininyang'anya bodyguard. Ndio wanidhulumu, alafu waanze kusema tunapigana kisiasa. My life is in danger. The life of my people who work with me, I think for government offices. Ya pili, rais alikuja Githunguri. Hakuna mtu alimkejeli rais. Hakuna mtu alipigia rais makelele. Kwa nini wanatudhulumu? Kwa nini wanatupiga? Kama hawa wanasiasa walipigiwa makelele, wajipange ground, hata wao wamechaguliwa huko ground. Waende ground wajitetee. Kila mtu amechaguliwa, hata mimi nimechaguliwa Githunguri. Lakini nisitumiwe mimi kama kinga ya aibu yao kama wameshindwa kufanya kazi, kama wameshindwa kujitetea, mimi nisitumiwe kama kinga yao ya kujificha. I need the government of Kenya to protect me. I am aware that on Saturday morning hawako wanataka niende Githunguri Stadium. Wakati walinipigia simu usiku kwangu kwa nyumba kapahali naishi na the surrounding, kulikuwa na gari nyingi sana za Subaru zilikuwa zimewekwa huko. Wanaishi na mimi ndio walinisaidia. Wakaanza kupiga hizo Subaru mapicha. Wakati hizo Subaru ziliona zinapigwa picha wakapotea. By the time the media was arriving, hizo Subaru zilikuwa zimepotea. My life is in danger. I need to be protected as a leader, as a woman leader in Kiambu County. And I demand to be protected because I have the privilege given to me by the Constitution. Tuliona vile tukiendelea kule Kasarani, weki kanisa ya DCI. Tuliona vile kulifanyika kule.
And of course, withdrawing of the securities is not new in our republic. How many times have you seen Raila Odinga's security being withdrawn? On multiple occasions. In fact, the main reason why Raila Odinga is lucky is because he has Ogeta and the late George, who are not part of government. So ikiumana, he normally uses them. We remember at some point the security of Opiyo Wandayi, Junet, Joho, and all those guys allied to Raila Odinga were actually withdrawn. So it's not the first time. And I don't know the position Wamuchomba took at those times. Of course, if you have to give credit where it's due, Wamuchomba has always tried so hard to stand by the truth. And of course, we also know that withdrawing of securities has always been used by the system against the opponents. But the main reason why the withdrawal of Wamuchomba's security is significant is because it's coming at a time when William Ruto was heckled during his trip in Mount Kenya.
Simutaniuliza maswali 2027. Sinitajibu maswali. Nikipita mtihani si mimi naendelea. Nikianguka mtihani si mimi naenda kulima. Iko shida yoyote? What is the problem? Hakuna shida. Ama namna gani my friends? Tuko pamoja. Gavana hivyo hivyo, mjumbe hivyo hivyo, MCA hivyo hivyo.
And at some point when he went to Githunguri, ahead of even the visit, there were demonstrations against William Ruto. And for me, I want to assume that those demonstrations were the reason why Wamuchomba is now being targeted. Listen in, watch the residents of Githunguri demonstrating ahead of William Ruto's visit. But the question is, why withdraw the security of a lady? What if something were to happen to Wamuchomba today? In this video, I want to reveal to you guys the main objectives why William Ruto withdrew the security of Wamuchomba. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to Carotex computers. If you are looking for a reliable and quality computers and accessories, then Carotex computers is the place to go. They offer both brand new and refurbished desktops, laptops, tablets, and a variety of computer accessories. They are located at Nairobi Bazaar Plaza along Moi Avenue, first floor, showroom number 7. They also deliver nationwide, which means you can conveniently place your order through their website, which is attached in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be very brief. Why do you think the security details of Wamuchomba has been withdrawn? Number one, the government is laying an elaborate strategy to arrest Wamuchomba. The first thing you do, or they do, is to withdraw the security. Then they'll study her movements. Who will he call? Who within government will provide him with plainclothes officers? What are other measures she's taking How are the ground responding? Once the government will study that, they will arrest Wamuchomba. The only thing I know for sure is that the day Wamuchomba will be arrested, she's going to be very popular. That's the only disadvantage. And that's how William Ruto is going to create another monster in Mount Kenya. So that's number one. Number two, Wamuchomba is being arrested because the people who are charged with President William Ruto's, security during Mount Kenya visit failed the president. I'm 100% sure that William Ruto is very angry with that team for several reasons. Number one, there is no way the president of the Republic of Kenya can be heckled 5 consecutive days in different places. No way. So someone somewhere slept on the job. And because someone somewhere slept on the job, they have to look for an excuse why the heckling took place. And I think Wamuchomba becomes an easy target because in Kiambu, Githunguri, at least ahead of William Ruto's visit, she was there with the people demonstrating. So she can easily be roped in. But the truth is, the arrest or the summons or the withdrawal of the security, those guys who failed the president are now trying to react. If I were Ruto, I'd fire all the security officers in Mount Kenya, unless he was provided with the intelligence, but as a president, he decided not to react, just to monitor the actual mood, the actual situation on the ground. But all these are tied to those heckling. Number 3, which is normally very common, is that they want to use that to intimidate Wamuchomba. Remember, Wamuchomba is a woman. MPs are entitled to security. 2, 3, or 4, I don't know how many, but they are entitled to everywhere they go. Now you're used to security, and you know the politics is now high voltage. You have enemies around. Then now, from nowhere, the security is not there. As a woman, what happens? You feel intimidated. Wamuchomba might not even be making public appearances. Of course, for political reasons, she might do whatever she's doing, trying to milk political capital out of it. But the truth is, I'm 100% sure that as we speak, she is intimidated. Number 4, which is the most important one, someone somewhere wants to advance the narrative that the heckling of the president during his Mount Kenya tour were sponsored. And by targeting Wamuchomba, they want to prove a point that indeed Wamuchomba sponsored the heckling in Kiambu. Then they'll go to Nyandarua. They'll arrest or they'll summon Methu, the senator there. And then they'll go to Tharaka. I'm sure they'll get someone there. And I'm also told that the Manyata MP, Honorable Winjuki, on the day the president was in Embu, he was arrested. Yeah, so they want to advance that narrative that the president's tour went on smoothly, people attended, but the heckling were actually sponsored. That's good for their politics. And of course, we also know that there are certain people within the government who wants to exercise power. They feel now they have the power. They want to use it. It happened a lot during Raila Odinga's time in the opposition. Yeah, where everybody wanted to exercise power. I remember at some point Raila was going, where was he going to? And then he found a roadblock. Yeah, and George had to get out of the vehicle to remove that roadblock. It was unnecessary. Yeah, but someone just wanted to exercise power. You remember how Rigathi Gachagua would wake up at 5 a.m. to go and exercise that power. So still there are people in government who wants to exercise those power. They want to be seen to be having power. And lastly, I think Wamuchomba has also been identified. Wamuchomba has been identified as a threat to William Ruto in the mountain. And that's the truth. She's bold. Even during Uhuru Kenyatta, she's the first person I heard who was facing on the president, even before Rigathi. And of course, they hope that by withdrawing the security, they'll instill fear in her. Let us wait and see how all this thing is going to pan out. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwinyi. Bye-bye.